It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso on S3. And this morning we're joined by a phenomenal artist from the Mother City who is known for her activism as well as using her music as a mouthpiece pretty much for marginalized communities and also to raise awareness about societal issues. Now her name is Dope St. Jude and she's here to share more on a new single called Happy Day. And it is a happy day. We got to give her a feel good welcome as we get into this. Dope St. Jude, welcome.
Thank you so much.
This is not the first time we're meeting or seeing each other. We've got a long history, but it's so good to connect again. And of course, in this space and in June in particular, because it is a month that we're celebrating so much. Now, speaking of, I know that music is always run in your veins, but I also know that you used to perform on stage as a drag king.
Yes, that's right.
Talk to me about the transition from drag king to Dope St. Jude.
Yeah, so I had the transition from drag into performing as Dope St. Jude, more to express myself in a more unique way, express my perspective. And I'm sure you know, Cape Town has a very rich drag culture. Yeah. So drag was a really great platform to subvert and explore gender norms. But I wanted to tell some of my own stories. So I taught myself music production and then I've been making music ever since.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. A DIY queen or king, if you'd like. We are here for it. I love that you've touched on, you know, telling your own story and also telling the stories of marginalized communities. Yes. South Africa has still got a way to go, but I think we've made some strides. How did you feel our audience received your music?
I think that it was pretty well received. I do believe that sometimes it can be challenging for a home audience to listen to music that is sometimes a little bit politically charged. But overall, I think that my music's been pretty well received in South Africa.
Yeah. How about London? I know you spent a little while there. What was that like?
Yes, it was incredible. I spent some time in London and I toured a lot in Europe. And it was also quite well received, and especially because there are a lot of African immigrants living in the UK and living in Europe. So it was really nice to be able to share my music on that platform.
What did you miss most about home when you left?
Wow, okay, there's a list of things.
Tell me all of it.
Okay, I missed the weather.
Yes.
I don't think we really appreciate how incredible the weather and the scenery and how beautiful it is in Cape Town. Like, it's actually, we live in a holiday destination.
Yeah, 100%.
I missed the food. South Africa has amazing food. I found myself making a Gatsby out of a panini.
No, the blasphemy. What else did you have? So panini, and then you threw in?
I made my own slap chips. It was very sad. It was a sad situation. And then, of course, I missed the friendliness of the people. Yeah. I think South Africa, people say that all the time, but South Africa has incredibly friendly and warm people, and I missed that.
Yeah, 100%. Well, we missed you too, and we're so glad that you're back, and you're releasing some new music, yes. Happy Days being one of them. Tell me more about this and what joy you're spreading with the world.
Yes. So the song Happy Day, I actually wrote it in 2022, but I felt that now was the right time to release it because there's a sense of hopelessness in the world right now. I mean, we open social media and we are accosted by atrocities happening all over the world. And so this song is really a plea to nurture the fact that there is hope for a happier day and that we must have hope in the future and that there are happy days ahead of us.
A beacon of light. I absolutely love that, Dope St. Jude. Is this part of a bigger project? Can we expect some more music from you?
Yes, so I am working on a pretty exciting project. I'm doing a remix project of some of my tracks with women from the African continent, women producers. The reason I'm focusing on women producers specifically is because in the music space, women in production is quite a minority. And then also the African continent is exploding with like so many different genres of music. So I'm really excited to see what that collaboration will look like.
Yeah, and any collaborative artists that you're bringing in as well that you can mention, or is it just you?
No, there are artists from, there's an artist from Ghana, from Morocco, from Kenya. So I'm pretty excited to share that in a few months' time.
Good. I love that like Pan-African expression of music. It's going to be so beautiful. It is Pride Month. We got to get into that. We can't, you know, avoid it and move around it. So I wondered how you stepped into your confidence the way you do. You look fabulous. Of course, you own the space that you're in. If there are other people out there that perhaps are part of the community that are maybe too scared to even be themselves, what would you say to them?
I would say what's important is to find a community or find a chosen family, because we don't exist as an island. We really need the support of others. We need that community. So when I first came out, I found a community of people, whether it was at school, through organizations, through the activist space, through the music space. It's really important to find your people who can hold you down so that you can flourish and be who you are.
Oh man, and your network of people have been holding you. It is so good to see. And I love that you are, like I said earlier, a beacon of hope and definitely a light for all of those that are still kind of finding their way around, right? But we're definitely going to keep you here. Dose Jude is going to be right here, and we're going to hear from her with the song Happy Day, and it's going to be a happy day from us to you. Ewan, what have you got for us?